So I did say I was going to make a video on this a few days ago in my stories, so here we go. So GIA just released a new update on how they're going to be changing their grading system towards lab-grown diamonds. Instead of going with the traditional 4Cs, like how you would grade a natural diamond, they're moving to a more simplified system with two categories only, and that's premium and standard. Now, this probably makes sense considering that lab-grown diamonds have been consistently produced in a narrower range of quality over, I would say, the past decade or so. So you're looking at D2F in color, so that's within the colorless range, and VS Plus in clarity, so that's basically eye clean. So that is probably why GIA decided to group them into broader categories. I think this change definitely helps with creating a clearer distinction between natural and lab-grown diamonds, which is great for consumers. It helps you avoid confusion with comparing the two together. Now, here's what I'm curious about. As you may know, a lot of lab-grown diamonds aren't necessarily graded by GIA. A lot of them could be graded by labs such as IGI. In fact, most of the lab-grown diamonds that I source are from IGI, who still happen to use the traditional 4Cs to grade their lab-grown diamonds. Will this new change cause confusion in the market later on? And will consumers prefer one lab over the other? And let's not forget that grading reports don't actually tell you the whole story of a diamond. When I was grading diamonds, we had to do plotting diagrams, which basically shows you where inclusions are on the diamond. I'm seeing less and less plotting diagrams on grading reports, which is a huge pity since they do help you understand what a diamond is going to look like. An inclusion on the table of the stone, of course, is going to be more visible than an inclusion that's on the crown facets of a stone. Plus, cut grades don't actually show you things like bow ties, which could be present in elongated shapes, and they can really affect the brilliance and the overall appearance of a stone. So while I think this is definitely a step towards the right direction in terms of clarity, we still have to see how GIA is going to quantify the two categories, premium and standard. What do they actually mean? And a little reminder to you all that grading reports are just one piece to the puzzle. It does not show you the full story, which is why it's important to work with someone you trust who can explain the nuances which aren't reflected in the grading report. And if possible, always try to view the stone in person or in a 360 virtual view. Now, I would also love to know what your thoughts are on this new change with GIA. Let me know in the comments below.